Tutorials. Today's video is part 4 of how we can get the different map out of the mudbox and rendering it inside Maya with Arnold 5. So in this video we want to show you how you can get the displacement map out of the mudbox and rendering it in Arnold 5. So to get started with it, we have actually, if I just show you this, if I just go to, here we have the original one. As you can see, it is very simple without any detail. And here we have the second one, which have the detail on it. Okay, so the first things we're going to do, actually, the lever of the original one, as you can see, we have only lever 1. So we need to have the same lever as the head information. So Shift D. We're just pressing it until we're getting lever 6, and now we have the same lever. So if we just checking the UV, we have not UV, and it will not extract the UV. So we need to actually go ahead and press recreate lever UV. So here our UV is back. So now we are back. We're going actually to extract the texture, and that is the displacement map. The same one, you can use it for the bump map as well. So we're going to add the target, which is the original one, and the important thing is we need, of course, to selecting it and add the selected, and we need to have lever 5, and we're going to select the head self, which is this one with the different information. We're going just to add the selected. Sometime it will not work. Now it's working, and make sure you have the highest lever. We need to have the smooth on, and we don't want to have this one because we have not hard thing, but again you can try the different things. And you can use the raycast. It will take more time, and it's trying to make it like close to the target or inside or outside or whatever thing they are, or sometime for this, for the low mesh. In this one we don't need to use it, so we're just using the classic one and using the same, we're using 1024, and maybe we want to be smooth a bit to X time. So now it came the important things. If you just use the default setting, which is 8-bit, the displacement map will not showing exactly like this we're going to see, and you need some time to adjust it the different number to get the same one. So in this case I would recommend use the 32 bits, and from there you can use TIFF 32 bits or Open EXR. But I using the TIFF 32 bit, and we're just calling it for displacement. Okay, and that is just give us a bump map to reviewing it inside it. We don't need it, so everything is need to be, and we are ready to extract it. So if we just look into so here it is I need to actually go ahead and open it with here you can see it is black white image. So now we want to actually go ahead and show you how you can render it inside Maya with Arnold 5. So here we have the low vision of it without any levers. So we have the lever 0, and we have just applying if I just go to high shade, we have just applying AI standard surface. You can find it inside Arnold and shader, and here it is. So we're just going to grab the network, and to creating a displacement map we just select this node, and from here it is important you just click on this and find the file. So the file here we have is, we're going just loading it, and it was displacement map. Here it is. And the important thing to be work, we don't need to have any filter, and we won't have the raw file to work. So basically the other is the same. Arnold going to creating an auto bump map to it. If you don't want it, you can just press it off. And this lever is going to be how high and what is the zero padding, but if you have creating it like this, you don't need it actually. But the last thing we need to also do, if we selecting our model and going to attribute editor, inside Arnold, subdivision, using the first one or second one, and maybe this one is give you, I can just very quickly show you what is going to be if we just rendering it very quickly. So that was from the last video tutorials. Here we go. So that is how much detail you're going to get. So I will just also show you what it is and a wireframe mode. And here we can just use the wireframe, so you can see how much wireframe we're getting by adding a different detail. So that is important. And there are also another thing you need to take care about if you have creating bad, or like it is not bad, but sometimes it is a lot of geometry is going to be on and it look like, yeah, very pointing. But anyway, so maybe we use 3 lever, and now we're going to render, and of course we don't want to have the wireframe, disable it, and now you can see it. Oh, oops, sorry. So if it will take time to be rendered, but as you can see now, without any adjustment, we have getting nice vision of it. It is a bit dark behind. So if we just close zoom in here, so maybe we just give a more smoothness to it to be. Sometimes you need to update your render to be creating it. And if you're looking here, we have getting some of hard edge. Why it is happened? And that is because, as I said before, if we just check the wireframe, here you can see it is lot of information is going to be on, and it is very hard to fix it because it's millions of the polygons we have. So when you're creating your UV, so it is very important to check this area. But maybe we can fix it another way if we're going to displacement shader, and yeah, I have checked it off, but sometime now I'm checking it on to show you this, but it will not affect a different things. So the other thing I will also say, if you are in the displacement shader, by the scale you can just make it to be more in this. But we need close and re-update or refresh or render, maybe 5. Make sure it is the same, yeah, that is this. But here it is. Now it's be update. So as you can see now, you can see by highest level we're going to give, maybe I just zoom out a bit, you can see now we have making it to be very much, and by 2 if it need to be update, yeah, it be refresh you can also use. So here you can see by this one I can just find the what value I want. Maybe I want to have a less effect or more effect, and that is another way to controlling it. But we have also, but the other way is also if I just put a higher number and refresh, we have something. What is the 0 value? It is 1. Just refreshing it, so you can see it's going to pushing this to be more inside, but in this case we don't need it. But if you have another displacement map which have gray color and not black, you need to play with these to getting the result you want. But that is another option. You can just go ahead and playing around with it. So the important thing you need to remember, you need to use the 32-bit. It will work better in the other. And thanks for watching.